All right. So here we are. We are live here on Facebook. Welcome to Hot Topics Talk Radio. I am Toni Breedlove, and that handsome gentleman right there. No, right there. That's Rollin Dee.
Right there.
I know. How you doing, my love?
Pretty good, pretty good. How you doing?
I'm just gonna leave it there.
Well, yeah.
I'm tired, Rollin Dee.
Yeah, it's this weather. I think the weather. Well, I don't know how the weather is down there, but it's freezing here. It's getting real. It's definitely changed like overnight.
Oh my God! See, I'm yawning on air.
Oh yeah, so it's colder.
Oh,
you out of bed, it's nice and warm. So it's definitely that time of year.
Yeah, that's the truth. That is the truth. Because you know what? Over the weekend, I made soup.
Yeah, that's
man, and I tell you, talk about comfort food.
Oh,
all I did was eat soup and laid on the couch. That's all I did most of the day. Yeah. So before we get started, I want to recognize our sponsors, Shades of Africa, in 2 locations, in the city of Corona and in the city of Long Beach. Also, sponsored by SPMG Media, Miss Gina Smith, who happens to also be our publicist here at the network, along with Mr. Reginald Kearney, who is the editor-in-chief and also the host of Real World News Radio. He is the editor-in-chief of the Urban Sentinel. And last but surely not least, Miss Jamie E. with Ninth Island Cultural Club of Las Vegas. So I want to say thank you to them for all of their support. They've been supporting us throughout the years. And Shades of Africa was our very first sponsor, and they are still here. So thank you, Shades of Africa, and also Miss Gina Smith, because she's been doing a lot of work for us over the years as well. So, oh my gosh, last week's show, that's how we got here.
That's how we got here.
I can't remember. Do you remember the lady's name? I can't remember her name. Yeah.
No, I don't remember.
But yeah, well, it wasn't like a normal name like Anne or Marie or.
I want to say Carla, but I don't think that's it either.
No, it was something.
Denise?
Like, no, it was something ITTA or, oh my God, I can't remember her name, but please don't shoot us for that because it's been a long week. But the way we ended up with tonight's topic was because she was admitting to have gone through her man's belongings because, you remember? Because she didn't have reason to go through his belongings.
Well, you know what's funny? Funny? It's like every time she typed a little bit, it was like telling a little bit of a story. Like she said a little bit of something first, and we were like, wait a minute, so how's that? And she typed a little bit more. Then we'd be like, well, wait a minute, so now, and she typed a little bit more, and it just kept going on.
It was hilarious. But you know what? I was really hoping that she was going to get live on camera with us because that would have been hilarious.
That'd have been no, because what that would have done, we could have actually saw that person face to face, able to articulate her, expressions from what she was talking about versus just reading it. A lot of times we read things and we can interpret it all kinds of different ways. You can
exactly.
You can look at it one way, and I can look at it one way, and she may be saying it a whole different way. So a lot of times we interpret things, So that's why I don't really like the texting and the emailing, because a lot of things you can really get,
it gets misconstrued.
Yeah, misconstrued.
It really does.
It gets misconstrued trying to, read words. Like if I'm talking to you one-on-one, Or, we're having a phone conversation. I can hear your words that you're speaking. Now that if you angry texting or trying to get a point across, you really texting fast. And, the word may not sound right. It always sounds right when you can speak them versus trying to type them if you're in a rush.
Right.
Because people want to have conversations nowadays through email and through text.
Yeah.
Like we were trying to understand what she was saying just from a couple line words, a couple of lines. We were trying to push it together like, wait a minute, okay, so did this happen? Well, was this the thing? So what gave her this idea? What made her do this? I mean, we sit there trying to figure it out. It took us an hour going back and forth trying to figure out what she was talking about while we were trying to get her on the screen. I'm like, gee, but I learned a lot.
Interesting.
It was very interesting. I learned from it. I'm hoping, the other viewers learned as well, because it just goes to show you a lot of times, like in that case, she had something that was in her past. I think I wrote about that the other day. I was like, don't let your past hinder your future.
That's right.
A lot of times we look so back at what happened before, and we walk into situations negative, and it's like you are walking into it wrong. If you already have the wrong mindset, again, like some of these ladies out here, well, I ain't doing this. Well, I ain't doing that. I ain't going. Okay, well, you already walking into a negative. So you meet somebody,
right?
You don't got to necessarily have you don't want to say it's a guard not being up, but
yeah,
you got some kind of like fence up, because like you already got this in your mind what you ain't gonna do. I ain't gonna Netflix and chill. I ain't gonna do.
But the thing is, but with that particular viewer, it wasn't that we heard any of that from her. We heard the fact that she was cheated on by her previous man. Okay, that's what we heard. Remember?
Right. That's what she said. What else she told us?
Yeah, she was cheated. So that gave her, I think, just cause in her mind that it was okay to go through this new man's belongings.
Okay.
Only to find out he was communicating with a woman on Facebook.
Okay, so let's back up a little bit. And that's what kind of ties into this topic, because was that actually cheating? If he just let me see a picture, do you clarify that's cheating? If that's all you read, and okay, so you had these little thoughts in your back of your mind. Oh, let me just go through his phone. So I go through his phone, and he has my for a new picture. Oh, he's cheating. Oh my God, Lord. Oh, it's all over. Let's go. Oh, it's over. I'm gone. Mama, I'm leaving him. Mama, I'm gone. Mama, I'm leaving him. Well, dang, really?
No, I don't think it was cheating. You can't say that it was cheating. Now, was he being a little bit on the strange side because he was asking for nude pictures? So what? Follow me for a minute. Because was he being lewd when he was asking this girl for these pictures? And how long was this going on? That's the question.
And that's the reason why I wanted to bring her on, for that reason right there, for the questions that we have after the fact that we found out the facts. Those are the questions we had afterwards. So again, my question is, what I did notice, that she did was like she justified his action. Let me tell you what I mean by that. Like, she said, she said she was on her cycle or her menstrual.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why he asked for a girl for a new picture, because I was on my menstrual and I wasn't looking appealing that week. So he asked this girl over here to inbox him a picture of me, of her. Okay, if that's how you want to justify that, okay, I understand. Because again, it's not, when you say cheating, I think we need to understand what is cheating nowadays. Of course, the sleeping with someone and this and that. Okay, that's cheating. Damn, having a baby with somebody else. Well, damn, that's cheating. So that's going over damn board. Cheating is one thing. When you gonna have a baby with somebody, it's like, come on, man, give me a break.
Yeah, but hold on a second, because but Brian is making an interesting comment, though. He makes an interesting point. He says, was there some emotional infidelity? Now, some people don't know that emotions do get tied to someone when they're, communicating with, outside of their relationship with another person. And the emotions do get tied up in that. So is that infidelity?
Yeah, but are you talking for that last situation? Or is he talking about just
he's asking if, was there any emotional infidelity that was involved in that particular situation?
Well, I mean, again, how do we know? We don't know.
Because we didn't get that.
We didn't get there. We spent an hour trying to get her name and where she from. I mean, it's like, come on, we only got an hour here. If it's a 2-hour show, take a damn time. We're going to give a tutorial on how to get up here. Shit, I mean, it'll be no problem. So, I mean, it's just crazy nowadays because, again, I see so many people on a daily talk about their personal relationships and they ain't no good man. The women tell me they tired of these hoes. I mean, it's just, I just thank God. I just thank God every day that, he blessed me with someone that I can say, okay, man, I'm good, man. Y'all can have this. Because it's just too much. It's too much going on. I mean, you get women, you meet them, you say hello. They so scared you try to do something to. I mean, I'm just saying hello, lady. I don't want nothing from you. I mean, they get so heated so quickly because they think somebody wants something for them or somebody trying to have sex with them. So it's just the whole mixture of the dating scene. And if you get someone, you got to say, oh, damn, girl, I better hold on tight, girl, because he may go look at somebody over here. So it's like, the shit is fucked up, man. I mean, the shit is really fucked up. I mean, and no one's perfect in those situations, myself either, because I've had my little, situations as of a couple months or so. But at the same time, you got to be able to know how to work through your situation, and you got to still be able to say, okay, I made a mistake. You got to always also be able to say, okay, I messed up, and vice versa. If you want a situation to work, you don't want to just throw away your situation, and you don't want to just keep saying, I made a mistake. Oh, sorry, babe, I made a mistake. Oh, babe, I made another mistake. Oh, babe, I made another mistake. I mean, you don't want to keep making all these damn mistakes. You want to kind of like, okay, make a mistake, learn from the mistake, move on together, talk about it, pray about it, and move forward. Instead of
but everybody does not have that in them. Well, everybody does not have that in them, and I don't know if
advice.
I don't know if that comes with maturity or if it is something that they just don't grasp. I don't, but you got old ass people who don't get it.
Maturity again, so it could be some old ass dummies. You're right. Maturity.
So you mature.
I mean, Toni, each individual, especially for a man, each individual is different. I mean, it's all. I mean, it depends what kind of life you're living. It depends on where you're at in life. It depends on what your situation is in life. Now, however you want to group those three together, you can. But for men, I would think nowadays that's what it depends. Am I a successful businessman? Am I just a regular worker? Am I just a person out here floating around? Am I over here with my mama? And, we trying to make this thing. I mean, it depends on where that individual man is in life. That's my personal opinion. Now, again, don't quote me. I'm just saying that's my personal opinion. I feel that it depends on where a man is at in his life, where he's at when he's mature. Me, per se, I was 40. I said, okay, I'm tired of this shit, man. I'm just getting sick of this shit. I mean, again, I had to look in the mirror and say, okay, this shit's getting old, man. I mean, I'm getting old. I had a major illness, you got to start thinking about your future. Like, well, damn, who going to look after me, if something happened to me? Or, or you want a person to be able to care for you. Like you said, when you're sick or you're tired, someone to say, oh, Toni, you're not feeling good. Only pet you in the head, Toni. Oh, let me kiss you in your neck. I mean, right. But I mean, we all want these things. I mean, it may be funny. A lot of people are like, oh, no, not me. I don't need no effect. That's a lie. God didn't put you on here on this earth for you to be by yourself. He put you on this earth to be with someone, to go through some things, to go through some obstacles, to go through life together. You start your life, by yourself. You go through your life and you get somebody, to grow with. And then in the end, you die by yourself. But, I mean, it's a process. It's all about a process. It's like a wave. You're riding a wave. It's a wave of life.
Okay, so I'm trying not to yawn. I'm so sleepy. Oh my God. Okay, so
Brian, you got I can't. Brian got a question. I can't see it, so I can't see these little letters, Tony. I'll give you some glasses.
oh, I know it. I know you need glasses. Stop trying to be cute and wear some glasses.
Well, no, okay. So why? I mean, because I see what he's saying, but it's like we're at the bottom.
Oh, I know.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically I'm going to post the link if people want to get on camera. Now, during my promo.
Yeah, right.
I laid out a disclaimer also that we can have you join us live on camera if you'd like to be on camera to comment during our live broadcast. However, you do need to download the BeLive.tv app if you are using a mobility like a phone, a mobile, I keep saying mobility, but a mobile device. If you are using a phone or a tablet, you need to download the app. If you are using your computer, you can just use the link and it'll take you to the area where it says guest. And we'll throw you in our lobby, have you wait, and then put you on camera. But you have to have a camera on your device in order for you to do this. I've already posted the link. It is BeLive Broadcast Talk Show, okay, / show host or show guest. I'm sorry. And you can join us live, but you would have to download the app. All right. So don't think that we're going to wait on you because we can't. It's only an hour show.
Well, right. Yeah, you can forget that because that didn't work so good last week.
So it's already posted. I posted it twice in the comment section during the show.
My friend.
Is that your friend?
Yeah. What's going on? How you doing? Ain't seen her in a while.
All right. Well, you're not going to say her name? Tanny? Is it
Tanny?
Tanny?
Yeah.
Tanny Wani?
I'll see her. Yeah. Tanny Wani. Yeah, well, right. Tanny Wani.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah,
but okay, so let me ask you this question because you know what? I at one time I used to watch like Maury, the Maury Povich show. I used to watch, what was that one? Jerry Springer and all of these damn crazy shows, right? And I can remember seeing these shows and the people that come on there and they want to know if their significant other, whether it's a boyfriend or a girlfriend or spouse, if, you know, their significant other is cheating, right? So then the significant other rushes on the stage and say, yeah, damn, yeah, I've been cheating. Yeah, I've been doing this and this is my other boo. And you know what I'm saying? So
well, go ahead.
And it happens in everyday life, right? It happens in everyday life.
Okay.
However, you can't tell me if your man or if your woman is staying out later than normal. And this all of a sudden starts to happen and it's happening all the time.
Okay.
That could not be a sign.
Well, that is a sign.
Why don't right. So why don't people see the signs?
Well, again, I mean, but that right there is clearly a sign because, again, if I'm trying to do something that I haven't been doing before and I just start something new, that's a sign. That's a sign of a couple of different things, you know. It could be a sign I'm not happy at home. It could be a sign I'm not happy with you. It's signs, but it's also a signs of I don't give a fuck. When you start not giving a fuck in a relationship, that shit can go left. I remember I didn't give a fuck. And when you don't give a fuck, you really don't give a fuck. And it causes a lot of friction. Anything you do is going to cause friction. You know that. The other person knows that. So, again, when you get to that stage of a situation, that's when you got to kind of put the brakes on things. I'm like, okay, we're going to need to talk. We need to do something. Because, again, when you start seeing things get out of hand and you start seeing other parties or, you know, that other person and is not really putting in the effort you're putting in. Because I was told by a person, well, you know, I'm not going to be putting in 100% and you only put in 50. Well, I understood that woman. She had a very valid point. I mean, you know, you're right. So let me clean my shit up, you know what I'm saying? So I can give you that same 100. So again, a lot of times, I don't think people communicate no more. So a lot of times when it's less communication, when there's less communication, you can't talk about issues that is going on. A lot of times people let things build up. Then it's, well, who was that bitch and who was that? Well, damn, if you knew about the bitch a long time ago, you already knew about the bitch a long time ago, so it's about who is it now? No, ask who was it then?
Right,
because you gotta get to, you can really cut some stuff, you can cut some stuff off before it even develops.
That's true. That's true. But see, you know what? Tanny says that she thinks that people ignore the signs.
They do. I agree. I mean, they do. I mean, we all have ignored them at some time of our life. I know. I'm not perfect. It took me to 40, and I was out in California and in Vegas for my 40th birthday, my brother's, and some just snapped to me like, I'm kind of cool in this shit, man. I'm taking vacations with dudes and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking vacation with homeboys. I'm going out the country with homeboys and like this shit right here. I mean, it was cool. It was in their 20s, you know, with our fellas. Right. We all going to New York for the Source Awards. And all that was fun. Believe me, I had a ball. But at 40, so I said, okay, dude, you know, if something happened to me, who can help run my situation here? You know, if something happened to me where I can't do, you know, who can come in, step in and run and operate, you know, the team and do that. You got to start thinking about these things because your homeboys are going to do that for you. When you fall, let me tell you something. And I learned this when I got sick back here. You know what I mean? When I got sick like 4 years ago. You will learn who is who when your situation changes. I wrote about that last week. You'll know who your real friends and family are when your situation changes in life.
You're right.
Again, I had a brother who I didn't even know. I met on our radio network, and I didn't know who this brother was. He introduced me to the radio thing, put me on, got me set up. And when I got sick, not only did he call and check on me, he blessed me with something I needed more than anything, money at the time. Mm-hmm. And that money that he gave me helped my situation out, which I was almost facing foreclosure of my home. You know what I'm saying? So again, you know, you never know the people that you're really entangling with. But I think the communication, a lot of times, people ignore the signs. I mean, people can ignore the communication. I know a lot of times women try to talk to brothers. I know a lot of my friends, you know, they kind of shrug their girl off like, oh, whatever. But if a woman's trying to tell you something, listen, because she's telling you what the problem is.
Right.
So if you don't want to fix the problem, and you start not caring and don't give a fuck, don't care, then that's a big sign right there. Okay, I can't reach him, girl. I can't get to him. He's staying out half the night, girl. He got chicks on his phone, girl. He leaving phone out. That means that person ain't giving. He's not caring. Now, if a brother is trying to protect his situation and trying to protect his
gonna be hiding stuff. He'll be hiding stuff.
Okay, right. Because he don't want to mess up his situation. Because he don't want to mess up his situation. Sometimes a lot of men, they just want to venture out and float around. You know, let me just see what's out here. I ain't gonna mess with what I got at home. Let me just see what's out. Let me just see if I still got it. I was a brother like that. No lie. Let me just see. Let me just see. You know, let me just see if I still got it. Let me try new stuff. Let me grow a beard. I want to try something different. You know what I'm saying? So we do things, we do things because I think, and I hate to say this. No, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. But
no, you can't do that. Why do you do that? Because when you say that, you got to say it.
Well, no, because again, I'm trying to keep it, things. So I ain't going to go there. But one thing I will say is a lot of times when we look in the mirror and we say, okay, enough is enough. For years, I've wrote about that for years. And I have to also do that same thing. Because again, how can I give somebody else advice and I'm not using my own damn advice? So, I try to, before I speak on it, say something to somebody else about it, or, even bring it up in a conversation. I try to make sure I'm doing that same shit. I'm applying the same thing that I'm telling everybody else to do or to try,
So I want to go back to something that, Brian had said. Right. The emotional part of when you're on social media. I do. I want to talk about that.
Let's talk about
how do you develop feelings for someone online and you've never laid your hands on them, never been face to face with them? How do you get emotionally attached or emotionally bound to someone when you've never been in their presence?
Well, Toni, it's funny you say that.
And is that cheating? If you don't have the emotional ties at home or with your girl or your dude, whether they're in the home or not, if you don't have the emotional thing that's going on with them, is an emotional attachment with social media, because we're in that age, is emotional attachment cheating when you haven't laid your eyes on them face to face, or you haven't put your hands on them, you haven't touched them?
Well, I want to answer that question and say yes. Let me tell you why I say that.
Okay.
Because of things like this right here. Let me take it a step further. When it was just social media, when it was just the inbox,
yeah,
you're right. You just inboxing a person on with a picture. You just inbox. That's all you're doing. But you take it up a step further, where you can start FaceTiming and doing all this like we're doing here, then shit gets a little real. Because why need you to send me a damn naked picture when you could be naked right in the damn camera?
But you know what? But see, I think of it differently. Maybe I'm just not. I just do. I don't think that I can get emotionally attached to someone just by having a FaceTime conversation with them.
Well, conversation, period. Because if you're already inboxing them, you're only going to inbox them so long. I mean, that's just common sense, unless you're just a goofball. But you're only going to inbox a person maybe like a day or two. If y'all vibing like that, trust me, you're going to be talking to her by the end of the night, and she'll be talking to you. Okay, that may go for a few days to a week. Then, when y'all vibing like that over the phone, well, I want to see you, because that's how you cut the catfishing shit out. See, it's an upgrade. We're going into 2018. So, no, you have, I'm putting you on. Because, see, the new 2017, 2018 game is what I'm telling you about right here. Because it ain't about just, I'm just going to be chatting with somebody on the inbox all damn day. No, we cutting all that damn chase. You're going to get on the damn Skype. We're going to Skype nightly. We're going to talk on the phone. We're going to text. We're going to inbox. We're going to do whatever. Now, you doing all that, then that is cheating. Because it's going to get to a level like that, because, again, you ain't going to just keep inboxing somebody for so long. Oh, how's your day going, Dave? My day's going fine. Oh, okay, what you doing this weekend? Oh, I'm going to the movies. Oh, I'm watching Little Bobby. I mean, okay, that shit gonna be deaded after only so long. It's going to be like this. My number is 678-292-4444. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'm about to call you. Okay. Hey, this so-and-so here. Lock me in. I'm telling you, I've been doing this shit, man, for so fucking long. It's like, I'm telling you, I mean, that's how I'm like, okay, you got to say enough is enough. Because that same cycle, what I'm telling you, I mean, when you start doing this shit for so long, it gets boring. Like when I'm going to the club, go in, I got a fresh outfit on to meet a bunch of people that's really just drunk, on drugs, and really don't give a shit about you except that night. I mean, it's a joke nowadays. And I saw that when I was in Vegas, and I saw that when I got back to Atlanta. I was like, you know what? This shit's getting kind of, I'm good. You know,
yeah. I don't know. I just guess I'm just a different kind of person. I just don't see that I could get emotionally attached to someone.
Well, look what Brian just said. But look what Brian just said. Yeah, you can start talking to someone on the phone. I mean, just like that. Boom. And it happens just like that. I mean, you can, again, you're only going to chat for so long, Toni. Come on, you got to know that. I mean,
I know this, but I guess what I'm saying is that to me, it takes more than just being on a camera. It takes more than having phone conversations. I have phone conversations with, people all the time. Am I emotionally attached to them?
No. Okay, I think you meant, okay. Let's back up.
I get what you're saying. I do. I get what you're saying.
It's a vibe.
Okay.
It's a vibe. How many people on the phone you talk to are you vibing with like that? Or are you just talking on the phone to them? It's a difference. Because again, if you're on the internet and you meet somebody, you inbox a little bit, and a little bitty conversation starts going to a bigger conversation, and y'all type a paragraph back and forth. By the third or fourth hour, I'm like, well, shit, I mean, hit me up. Or she going to be like, man, why don't you go ahead and give me a call? Because you don't get tired of all the goddamn text, the little inbox and shit. So you move from the damn inbox to the telephone.
To the phone.
You're talking. You just chit-chatting, and then, okay, girl, and yeah, he sound okay, and he decent okay. You and I seeing pictures of each other, so you guys are starting to vibe each other. Oh, girl, he tall, nice and thick, nice beard, girl. He got a nice bald head, girl. He's nice and, thick. Okay. Oh, man, I met the chick. Oh, man, she got this nice long weave in her hair. Oh, man, green. I mean, this is the thing. I met the girl online. This is going on. Next thing you know, you and her, y'all vibing. Y'all chit-chatting. Then it's like, okay, that FaceTime, that's like the newest and hottest thing. I mean, they need to thank whoever came up with that, because there's no way in the world you can be catfished anymore. Because y'all don't play that shit.
I get that. I
don't play that shit.
I just,
I'm matching the damn face with your voice. I'm matching all that shit. So if you sound like, hey, this is Toni, and then I see you, you're like, hey, there's Toni. I know it's a goddamn problem somewhere. I know it's a goddamn problem somewhere. Shit.
I get the gist of it. Trust me, I do. I get the gist of it. I'm just talking about me, because I could not get emotionally attached by, being on the phone, or I just can't.
That's Toni Breelove. That's Toni Breelove. I'm here to
I just don't see it.
What's going on around Toni Breelove. Now, Toni Breelove ain't condoning this, but look what's around you. All around you is all around you, one big circle. Because that's what's going on. 2017, going to 2018, social media, dating has exploded, took it to the roof. Again, if you're single and got Facebook, and there's no disrespect to anybody, I hate that. I'm going to say this. If you're on social media, on Facebook, and you're single, there's a problem. Because I don't believe that there's good people all over around the world. If I was to date who I was dating right now, I know hundreds of women I could date on my page. Hundreds of women that would love, like.
But that's you, Rollin Dee. No, that's you. Everybody's not like you.
No. Okay, Toni, tell me, back up. It's not about, they got groups on Facebook. They have, okay, let me get back. Well, I say that because, again, how we have our group, right? You have other people that, it may be the dog lovers group. You got, it's ways to interact with people and to meet people. I mean, it's so easy. Social media has made it so easy to do that, to interact with people. And you can see people and say, hey, how you doing, my black sister? How you doing? Oh, I like your little, girl, I like this little thing you got going on up here. I mean, it brings that kind of interaction with people. So again, go ahead. You got it. Go ahead.
Hold on. I got a comment for you.
Okay.
So Denise says, I'm single. What's my problem?
Do you want to repeat it again?
Oh, wait.
I can bring it back. You want to say it again? Again,
she says, okay, I'm single, so what's my problem?
Well, have you looked in the mirror and asked yourself that question? Because
so what you trying to say?
Sometimes you
look in the mirror and ask the question. Why can't she?
Okay, because she's saying, okay, I'm single. What's my problem? So again, it may be a mirror check. Let me look in the mirror. What is the problem? What's up with me? I mean, talk to yourself. Interact with yourself. That's all we have to do that. Interact with yourself. Like, okay, I'm a good individual. God, why not me, God? I mean, you know my heart. You know what I'm about.
I'm single.
Okay, but
what's wrong with me?
Why is that? Why are you
single? Me and Denise are both single.
Okay, and have you looked in the mirror? Have you or Denise looked in the mirror? That's a yes or no answer.
I look in the mirror every morning.
But have you ever asked yourself that question?
Of course I have.
Okay, and what the mirror tell you?
Mirror didn't tell me shit. Denise, did the mirror tell you anything that you needed to know? I know Miss Denise. Denise is my cousin, and she's beautiful. So the mirror didn't tell me.
Okay, so time out. Okay, so time out. Look what you just said. That's my cousin Denise, and my cousin is beautiful. So again.
So you're saying it's a family thing.
Well, that could be it. That could possibly be it. I mean, that could be it. Because if this is your cousin and you guys having the same issue, I mean, you know, I'm just saying.
If I could shoot you right now.
But I'm just saying, I mean, because again, you got to ask yourself that question. Like again, when I looked in the mirror, I'm just like, okay, I'm too busy. I got too much going on. But then I look in the mirror again and say, you know what, DeMarco, you're lying to yourself. You got to make time. Because you can make time for what you want to make time for. So again, sometimes we look in the mirror and we lie to ourselves. Then we leave. Then we come back to the mirror. We ask the question again. We lie to ourselves again. Then we come back again and say, okay. Then we get it. Then we get it. Because it's hit us like, okay, the mirror, you told me. It's me. I'm the problem. I'm the issue. I want to tell you why I say that. And I'm going to use you for an example. How many times we talked on this show?
Shit. Here we go.
Well, no, because I wrote this down. I wrote this down back here some time ago. Let me see.
Oh shit. Okay. See, Denise, what you done started?
No. Because again, it's gonna prove my theory here. What I'm trying to tell you, it's gonna prove my theory. Now, number one thing, short men.
Shit.
What are you talking about the short men?
We doing this?
Okay, again, because you just said, oh, I'm single, what's my problem? Well, let's look in the mirror. What does the mirror say? Oh, we don't like short men. We don't like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, again, sometimes we can fix certain things. I remember a couple weeks ago, I kept going back and forth to you, back and forth, like, oh, Tony, come on, trying to get my point. I'm like, there are good men out there, but are we going to shut them down because of their height? To me, that's just like, I'm sticking with my theory when I say look in the mirror.
I'm not doing that tonight. You know why? Right.
That's why I'm going to stop. That's why I said I'll leave it alone.
I'm not doing that tonight. You know why?
Right.
I'm going to tell you why. Because one, we're supposed to be talking about cheaters. Two, when we're talking about what my preferences are, just like men have preference, right? Okay. As to what they want in women, I have preferences in what I would want in a man.
But you ask yourself, why are you single? So if I got 20 short men, you turn on all 20 short men? And any one of those 20 men could be your husband. But because they short, they get no chance at all. To me, that's,
okay.
I can never, I know people got preferences, but come on, really? I have preferences.
Denise, do you have preferences, my love? Denise, do you have preferences? I want to hear back from you.
I'm pretty sure she should have a preference. Of
course. All right. But her thing is not going to be short men because Denise is short. So anybody taller than her is tall.
but what I'm saying is, okay, well, I would really hope she type back because I would like to hear her response to that because, again, these are questions. I listen to people every day. I sit at this desk every day. I work from home a lot of times, and when I work from home, I read a lot. Sometimes I can't always interact with people online, but I just read. I just read, and I just be listening to something be saying. I'm like, wait a minute, and like what? And you got grown women in Facebook private groups airing out other women's dirty laundry. Just for one, us as black, I think we just have too much idle time on our hand, and we don't use our time effectively. That's just my personal thing.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I don't think we use our time. I don't think we use the platform of social media for what it can really be for.
True. I agree
with things. I mean, it's very rare you can come on my page. I'm on there putting some rhetoric on my page. Of course, I've grown. I've grown, but you should be able to see that growth on this platform. If you
hold on a second. Yeah, but hold on a second, because we're way off topic, and I get that. And when you bring up social media, do you think that social media has become the cause of marriages and relationships? One of the biggest, because we know the financial issues are the biggest reasons why marriages fail. But do you think social media, the way it is right now, as it stands right now, do you think that could be a cause for reasons that marriages fail? People cheat because it's so open and available for you to speak to anybody. Do you think that's...
For people cheat, yeah. For marriages fail, no. Because if your marriage is failing, it's other things, you might have to look at. I mean, a person cheating, okay, Facebook and all the little social media things, those social media, that helps, enhances it, of course. I mean, because you got options. I can look at you, okay. And I can talk to you. If y'all are feeling me. I mean, you have those options, but for a marriage to fail, it's more than a social media to make a marriage fail.
So another question, though, because when we talk about social media, do you think that prospective spouses, a man should be concerned when his woman is on social media too much, or a woman should be concerned when a man is on social media too much?
Not at all.
Do you think that could be, Not
at all, because for one, if I can't trust who the person I'm laying down with every day, every night, I don't need to be with that person, and vice versa. If you can't, you should be able to trust your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, to be on social media and conduct themselves. Not showing their bra and panties, not showing their ass, not answering a bunch of DMs. You got to be able to I trust my woman. I mean, she has Facebook. I mean, I don't got to worry about, because she know I have a lot of women associates. She know I have a lot of women friends. But she know I ain't trying to set no, so I go fuck them or I go hump them or something. She know I don't know shit like that, because she know where I'm at mentally right now. And that's what I think it really matters. As long as the person you're with understands where you're at, what your mentality is, and where your focus lies, then they don't have no problem you being on social media. Now, if I'm on a motherfucker all damn night long, early in the morning, then it's like, okay, come on. That's on that individual too. You got to have respect for your mate as well. Because when my girl together, I don't be on Facebook and all that shit. I may post and walk off, but I can't be interacting with everybody. Okay, yeah, hey, Tony. Oh, hey, Tony, you like the post? Oh, you like the post? No, I can't really get involved like that because I'm with my woman, and it shows a sign of disrespect. I learned that about 4 or 5 years ago. Because a lot of times people go out to dinner, and they go play these little dates when they meet people, and they got their phone the whole time. Yeah, I'm a Sagittarius. Oh, yeah, I'm a Sagittarius. Okay, well, damn, keep putting the phone in your damn purse.
Yeah, but you know what? And you bring up something that's very interesting, because I know that I have been out on dates.
Just made access easier. Yeah, you're right. Brian's right.
Yeah, I've been out on dates, and when you had actually, held your phone just a minute ago, it reminds me that women, if they have their phones out, and you guys can check this out, and it might be true or might be not. I don't know. But it's just an observation of mine. When I was out on a date once, I'll pull my phone out just to see, especially if I'm expecting a call or whatever, I'll say, excuse me or whatever, and I'll look at it, and I put it on the phone, but I put it on the table if I'm still waiting on that call or whatever. I don't have a problem with not turning my phone face down. Do you think that turning a phone face down, because I've heard other women say that too, well, my man turns his phone face down.
Trust factor.
Does that mean
Trust factor. Because again, if you don't got shit to hide and you ain't doing shit, you don't give a fuck the phone face down, upside down, face up. I
You
mean,
can care less.
yeah, you can care less if you ain't doing shit. I mean, I sleep with my damn phone. It'd be right next to, right in the middle of being her, right in the middle. My phone ring all the time. She ain't all like, who's that calling you? I mean, come on, man. I mean, come on, man. Again, some people I don't think are even mature to be in a relationship because they got so much baggage in their past. So they so on the when they get involved with somebody, they making sure, well, you better not be cheating. Well, goddamn, we've been gone 2 days. I mean, shit. I mean, give me a chance to cheat on you. I mean, if I was going, I mean, give me a chance.
just say, give me a chance to cheat on you.
Well, I'm saying people are so quick to jump because when they get in a relationship, they lose their fucking mind. Like, oh, girl, like the women who every other month, this is my bae. 2 months go by. Where's bae at? Oh, fuck that nigga. I mean, he full of shit. He ain't shit. Well, damn, wasn't you talking about this was bae like 2 weeks ago? I mean, so again, I think a lot of time we don't give ourselves time to heal from a past situation. So, like I'll call her last week, she had a feeling because her last week somebody cheated, so she got curious on that note. Now, this man ain't did nothing to her. And he ain't did nothing. He ain't showed no other kind of sign. She went looking for something, and then she found something. Okay.
And she found it.
But what did she really find? Just him asking for a new pic?
Yeah. But then again, why aren't you asking your woman? That's Yvonne.
Okay.
Yvonne talking about turn your phone off. I can't never turn my phone off.
Well, no, I disagree with that. I disagree with that totally. I have a daughter, I have elderly parents, so no. But I will be respectful and not have my phone out.
Well, no. I can go as far as, if I'm waiting on a call, I can tell someone, I'm waiting on an important call. I'm waiting for something, a message to come through. And I think that's respectful. And then if it comes through, I do excuse myself and I ask him, I said, can you excuse me? Let me take this call. And I come back and I put the phone up. But I don't disrespect just by, sitting there, with, like this the whole time we on the date and I'm, looking at the phone.
People do that. I've been out places and I've just observed the restaurant I went into and I walked into. This cell phone thing nowadays, Tony, I'll tell you this shit. I mean, at first I thought I was just high one day. I said, maybe I'm just high. I'm just tripping. I said, is everybody on their damn phone? I thought I was just tripping. Am I just... I don't think it was edibles. I'm like, okay, wait a minute. I'm shaking my head. I'm in the restaurant. I'm like, wait a minute. Am I just tripping out? But everybody you see was just like, I'll have the shrimp cocktail and the lobster tail.
And then they go back to the phone.
Yes, it's like we're possessed. And I just thank God that, it took me some time too because I'm just like, okay, put the phone down. I even put it in my little pouch. If a message come through, or if I'm getting a call, I can hear it in my ear. So I don't have to have the phone specifically out. If I need to get a message or someone's texting me or emailing me, it'll come through on my watch. Oh, Tony Breather said we're going to be doing a show at 8:00. Oh, okay, I got it. The phone's in my pocket. The phone is put up. It's a respect.
It's still on your watch.
Because I'm looking at my watch. I look at the time. You don't know. Come on, Tony. I'm just saying it's ways nowadays where we can do things. We got to start showing more respect to the people that we've been trying to interact with or call ourselves, even make an attempt to date, because we got to start somewhere. You got to start the process somewhere. First, you got to meet the individual. Then you got to see, okay, you got to do the 90-day process. Let me see if I even like the dude. To me personally, I'm real rude with it. When I was in a dating scene, I get your number, okay. I like your picture, okay. But if you can't keep my attention for 90 days, or if we're not really in 90 days, it's like a hit and miss. A lot of times, I think we'd be so quick to go out with an individual, talk to an individual first. Because let me tell you this, so many men and women have a problem with who gonna pay the tab or this or that when they go on a date. Okay, if I talk to you a few times,
we're so off topic. You're right.
If I talk to you a few times. If I talk to you a few times, I might not even like your attitude, even take you out. So we don't got to worry about who paying. We ain't even going around the corner.
You're not even going to get that far.
Well, no. But again, back to the cheating thing, I do think social media has played a role, and it sparked you know, it has sparked a lot of different interests and going in different directions with people. It has gotten out of control. I think it's really gotten out of control for the last 5 years. Because now you can just like meet somebody online, bam, you can start it up on your phone. Locked. Meet somebody online, locked. You know, I don't want to give too many secrets, but I mean, hey, that's things men they do and women may do too. So I'm gonna put it on both sides.
So let me ask you this question: who is the better cheater, men or women?
Women, hands down. My ex. When I tell you, she taught me so much, and she was a little bit older than me. She taught me about 3 years we was together. She taught me so much. She taught me so much about women that, I mean, because she used to do it be unreal. Because when I first got with her, we were just like messing around at first. She had a man. She had a dude.
So she was the cheater.
Yeah. But the way she played off at first, I mean, he would call. We may be out somewhere, and it'd be like no big deal. I'd be like, God damn, you know. But she did, and she also, a lot of women nowadays are upfront, which I do respect, because she was upfront from day one. She was like, look, I have somebody at home. You know, my kids love them. This is what it is. It's your choice. Take it or leave it. I didn't call the girl like 2 months, and then we just kind of crossed paths. She's like, well, hey, I thought I told you the situation, but I didn't really pay attention. I'm like, I'm not getting involved in that shit. But when she got to press the issue a little bit, I said, okay, okay. And we tried to chit chat back and forth, and we had to do a lot of talking on the phone. That's where the emailing and the texting come in at now. You see a lot of couples that get busted. A lot of the time from emails, they don't delete out their trash can, or, you know, they leave shit in their inbox and they don't delete the shit in the trash, man. They delete. That's how you slip up. And a lot of times, you know, that's the kicker. Like a good example, just say, for instance, she had some signs and she only gonna check his inbox. Well, I checked his inbox.
She did?
Right, but I'm saying, but what if she just say, I don't check the inbox? But then, so the inbox, nothing there, but she just happened to just stumble across and push the trash, and she see everything he tried to delete. Delete. But then empty the trash. But delete. And it's funny because, again, I hear so many stories about how men get caught up. They got a group on Facebook. Y'all know you probably heard of it. It's called Girl, Is This Your Man? Where they got a group of women who are exposing men to other women, like, girl, this is your man right here. He was trying to, and got, you know, they're exposing these men that's out cheating right now. It's called
Really?
Yeah. I'm sure you've heard of the group. The group was real popular. They got a lot of women from all over, and they all discussing about these men that's going around. And so I'm thinking to myself, well, y'all putting their business out there, but damn, what kind of women are y'all?
Wow.
Because, I mean, y'all mess around. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So it just, I feel sorry for the dating market right now, to be truthful with you, because it's just too much you got to go through. Then you got to worry about whether the person cheating on me. I mean, come on, really? Oh, what are the
that's not just the dating market. That's any relationship right about now, though, because everything. I don't think that people have the morals or the values they do when it comes to valuing a relationship nor a marriage. Well, yeah, I don't see it, because I mean, we live in a society where technology now has dictated everything about us.
Yep.
It dictates everything we do. And if you, like you said, you can just get on any group that someone has, you know, a shared interest with you.
Right.
And you spark up a conversation. You both could be married, but damn the marriage, you know.
Now that's
you know what I'm saying?
Now that's very true. That's very true. Now I've seen that in a few groups. Oh my God.
See, that's crazy to me.
Yeah,
and then what does that say? I mean, because then you say, because I was saying on the promo before tonight's show, I was saying that, some of the things that we're talking about doesn't mean that I am condoning or encouraging you to go and look at your man's Facebook page all the time, or don't go through his phone, because I don't want to be a part of that. Okay.
You're a part of it. You're already part of it. You mentioned it. So now they got the idea like what Toni loves it. I mean,
exactly. And then pull my black ass in court and say, she said it. So
she got you on recording. All you do, pull the video, she got you on recording saying it. I mean, so right.
But what I'm saying though is that, you can't help but think, because of everything that we have, that helps us communicate with someone else, whether they are married or single, or they like dating married men, or they like cheating. We're in an age where people can't help themselves, because now it's like, well, shit, the Negro didn't come home last night, so let me find out where he was. Because every time he would make a post, the city pops up of where he is. You see what I'm saying?
But so then you got some women nowadays that just like, okay, no problem, two can play that game. You got a lot of women that's on that now. Okay, I know he cheating on me. Shit, I'm finna cheat too. Fuck it, we still together. He still paying the bills. I mean, that's Toni. That's where it's at now, because like
I understand, but
I'm not gonna divorce him, girl. I mean, he taking care of everything. My kids are taking care. I ain't gonna leave. Make their daddy leave. I know he out there doing some shit. I ain't going to sweat it, girl. I got my own Mr. Chocolate over here. You know what I'm saying?
You call him Mr. Chocolate?
Yeah, I mean, these women. I'm telling you, the game. It's a cold game out there now. I'm telling you, my ex showed me so much, man. I'm telling you. She opened my eyes to so much. I'm like, cause she was from Florida. She was just like, and she was beautiful. She was just like, it was like she was just gangster with it with a classy twist. And it's like, even when I meet some of her girlfriends, it's like they always on the same shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just like they're about their money, you know what I'm saying, and what niggas doing and who they look good with. Because she came to me. I mean, she came out and approached me. And for a black man nowadays, we feel good when I think women come approach us. You're like, okay, ooh, shit, girl, okay, hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? All right. And you don't got to be working. The man don't got to be working all hard. If you got nice women approaching you, and you like, okay, I can just sit back and relax. Oh, what you drinking? Oh, I'm just drinking a little Hennessy and Coke. I mean, what bartender, get another Hennessy and Coke. You're like, okay, well, damn, dude, man, she bought me a drink. Man, look at this shit. I mean, okay. The shit is, I mean, again, all I can do is laugh at it now. Toni gets my pass. But I've seen so much, man. And again, social media, I've traveled a lot of places in my 9 years with social media, and I met a lot of people, and I did a lot of interesting things. I mean, I'm not perfect, but I want to ask about social media. It's that shit. I mean, because if I was a single dude still, man, I'd be back in Jamaica. I'd be back in Texas. I mean, Dallas. I mean, because again, if you got a strong network, you have people everywhere. You can meet all kind of people. Well, I got to, let me see my homegirl in Cleveland. Oh, let me chat with my homegirl in Cleveland. Hey, girl, how you doing? Oh, I see you cold up there. So what's it like up there in Cleveland? You know what? They don't come up there. Well, if you come up here, why don't you give me a holler? I'm going to do that. So, I mean, I'm telling you, I honestly know about, and it's real shit, because I went to other states and the people that treat me so nice, like, oh, you're my Facebook friend. I'm like, yeah, I'm your Facebook friend. When you have to go out to dinner. I mean, even when I came back to LA, I think my first couple years after Facebook, and I got to really start popping.
Right.
He was hitting me up, hey, they wasn't hitting me on my page. They hit me my inbox. He's a woman now, grown ass women. They be in people's DMs too. Don't let that shit fool you. Don't think they're not all innocent to damn self. Hey, how you doing? What you doing? I see you just got in LA. You want to catch up later on? Maybe go to dinner. Maybe I want to take you out. I'm like, well, damn. Okay, cool. That's what's up. Oh, that's your birthday. Mm-hmm. Okay, I want to take. Okay, that's what's up. I appreciate it. Now, in different situations, different things. And my guy Brian is 100% correct. Social media can be dangerous too. It can be dangerous because, again, now I say I kind of wisened up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because you can be put in a situation, which I was a couple of times in LA, you can put in a situation that you can't always get your ass out of.
That's true.
So You got so me. It could be the devil too. It could be the devil too. I just kind of glad I was able to step in and step on out. Step in, step out, step in, step out, and not get attached. Because a lot of people are so quick to get attached. They attach to the person on the phone. You know.
Wow. Whew, Auntie Way. Oh my God, it's 9 o'clock. I can't believe it. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's 9 o'clock. I can't believe it. It went too fast. It went way too fast. I had one question in my son is in camera. I'm sorry. So and he just made me forget. Oh dear Lord. Anyway, it's gone.
Oh, you forgot?
I mean, I had one more and then it just left me. It just totally, I know what it was. Okay, so signs of cheating is what we were supposed to be talking about.
We're talking about it.
Yeah, it was going there. It was going there.
Social media start cheating.
Monique Woods is clowning you.
What you like?
D, you still long-winded, buddy.
She's hot sweat. Sure, I got on. You picked it up.
So this is gonna be our last little bit. So when your significant other starts dressing differently, or taking care of himself more, or wearing a new cologne, and this could go for women too, you know. Is that a sign of cheating?
Nope.
Or is it just
nope?
You don't think so?
It's the sign.
Could it be?
It's a sign for attention. Not cheating. Attention. I'm putting this new cologne on. Oh, I know she smelled that. Oh, she smelled that. Ooh,
well, could it be that he wants her, or he wants someone else to notice him?
Vice versa. Attention. I mean, if you wear a new cologne and you know you go out somewhere in public, somebody like, "Oh, hey, you smell nice." I mean, they're gonna give you a compliment if it's good cologne. But before you leave your house and the person see you putting that on, they be like, "Okay, what put on a new cologne for?" Attention. Why she got that little short dress? I know she told me she lost 5 pounds and now she got on the size smaller. So she's trying to show, she's trying to show off what she's trying to do there. I mean, so, you got some men, you got some women that just a little bit overprotective too. So which is a whole nother topic. I mean, cause my thing is I can put on 100 different colognes. I mean, I don't even mean I'm cheating or needing attention. I'm just like wearing new cologne. That don't really mean anything. What did Brian say? I didn't catch his question.
Let's see.
Monique is saying
he says people watch you that you have no idea on social media and formulate a preconceived notion of who you are. And then he says, then they want to get with you. Very true. Yeah. And that's when Monique Woods said, "True, Brian. True, Brian."
Very true. Well, okay, and just to speak on that, I mean, for me, I think when I first got on social media, a lot of people they didn't really know me. Like they didn't really know me. Only people that knew me, my classmates, my church, people like say certain stuff. A lot of people probably wouldn't really who's this dude? But when you start meeting people one-on-one and having conversations with them one-on-one, they're like, well, damn, okay. Or, they start really getting a chance to really get to know you besides what you might post or besides, what you may say on a Facebook Live post. They really get to know the individual and talk with the individual and vibe with the individual. It don't matter what the person may post. They'll be like, okay, he pretty 100. I mean, because they already kind of got your vibe. I mean, again, what Brian was saying, some people, there's nothing wrong with if I see somebody on social media and they was really spitting something good and they were talking about something and their conversation was decent, okay, I'm attracted to that, okay? And vice versa, a person could be attracted to that. There's nothing wrong with that. The whole key is you attract to that. It's easy to see where that can go, but in the sense of you in a relationship.
But that's if you're single.
Well, yeah, true. Well, true. Well, right.
That's if you're single.
That's true.
It becomes a problem when you're in a marriage or if you're in a relationship, because then that other person, that's cheating on them in so many ways, because then that hits into the emotional attachment that we were talking about that forms when you're on social media. Yes,
I just think that the individual that's on there, they got to have that willpower and be like, okay, shit can be hard at times but you got to, each man, each woman, you got to kind of know when to cut certain things. Okay. It's a good example. Someone said, they inbox me say, oh, I like you. I don't put this on your page, but I'm really tell I think you're really handsome. I like your beard. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, so what are you doing this weekend? Okay, you got to know when to drop a line. Like, okay.
But they know you got a woman.
Man. Thank you for the call, man.
But they know you got a woman.
Okay, but they already know that already. See, that's the kicker.
That's what I'm saying.
A lot of these women know, they already know the answer to their question. They know the person got a woman. The man ain't hiding the woman. The woman's all on the dude's page. So, he's not hiding them. He's showing his woman to the world. Again, because you don't give a fuck about nothing else. Heck, this one I got right here.
You know what? And that's a good topic that I think we should talk about.
I
think, you know what I'm saying? Because what is it about your moral compass that says it's okay when you realize a man is with a woman and you're still going after that man? And why would you go after her in that way? That says a whole lot about, your moral compass.
Well, I agree. And again, some people just don't care. Because the person over here know you got a woman, and the guy, he know it's wrong. And he just be like, oh, what the hell with it. She already said hell with it because she indulged him and embracing this shit. Well, other women gonna be like, well, no, I ain't trying to share no man. The person don't give a shit. She's like, okay, I'm gonna get mine. I'm gonna get mine. She can get hers later. I'm gonna get mine right now in front. So it takes two to tangle in any situation. A lot of times, we make poor choices. We all can attest to that. We've all made, I know I've made poor choices in life. A lot of poor choices in life. I thank God I can live about it to tell about it today. And I think the things I talk about on my page, I try to share different things I've been through, different experiences I see other folks go through. And I try to speak on things where people I know out there that could be going through the same thing and they can relate to that. Because you can be on social media all day just typing shit, just pushing sin. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can do that. But what are you saying, or what are you articulating, or what do you spit into the universe that can either help somebody, make someone smile, or that can help somebody else that could be going through the same situation you're going through? Those things I think about before I push sin. I may crack a joke every now and then, but 9% of the time, well, I'll say 8% of the time, I try to be straight up, be real on my page and try to, talk to other grown people, that are going through, relationship situations. Because I've been through breakups, makeups, cake-ups, saving them. I've been through it all. You know what I'm saying? So I try to use some of my experiences and the do's and the don'ts. Even when I was wrong, I might write about something like, don't let a person do this to you. Either I could have been that person doing it to the other person. But I might just say, don't let no man run over you. Don't let a man do this to you. Don't let a man do that to you. I'm just speaking to that individual who can embrace that, who can take that, maybe take that message and run with it. Like, well, yeah, he got a point there, So again, social media is what you make it. I said that about 30 minutes ago. It's the platform, what you make it. And this platform has been good to me because it's taken me so many different places. I've traveled, met so many different people, all off of a social media. You probably, well, how'd that happen? Because you're networking. Is your network strong or is your network weak? I'll choose to use the platform for the betterment of what it's for.
All right. So we are over.
Brian just.
Yeah, you got to be strong. You do.
You
do. You have to be strong when these people are coming at you like that. Because like I said, I just don't think that people have the moral compass that they had, just several years ago. And social media does not help the situation. It doesn't, and a lot of people think that, with social media, they can get away with doing things that they normally couldn't if it was real life. Well, it's real life to a certain extent, but
it's real life. You can get hurt. You can get hurt on something.
Yeah, you can.
It's dangerous. Yeah, it's real life. It's real life. You got to be careful. Yeah. That's why I say you got to know when to say, okay, no, it's enough. You can't entertain everybody that's smiling in your face. You can't entertain everybody that, say you look cute, or, oh, Toni, I like your hair, and you blushing. Oh, yeah, well, I just got it done. I mean, you can't really, because it's hard. I mean, I ain't gonna lie.
That could be why I don't have a man, because I'll be like, shit. I don't fall for none of it. I
mean, because now you got so many people that's out there, you never know, okay, are they being for real? They being fake? What do they want?
I don't take none of it.
That was my thing back in the day. I used to be so defensive. Okay, what do you want? Okay.
Yeah.
You like big man. Exactly. You're right. I've been fat all my damn life. You might never like me. So, you know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, you like big man now. I mean,
exactly.
So I was real defensive. From my last year, I was very defensive because I just see so much bullshit in the streets nowadays. And it's just like, just hearing women talk sometimes, it make my stomach hurt. Because it's like, that's what you really feel? I mean, just hearing them, like, that's how you really feel? I mean,
but you know what? I have to say I can agree with that, because I was like that now.
And then some of
I'm like that now in a whole lot of ways.
They mouth.
I don't want to hear nothing. Yeah.
Hear all that. So it's just like, okay.
Dang, Monique. She wrote a whole book there. I don't know if I could post all that because I'm not sure all that's going to come up. She says, change of routine is a sign, but at the end of the day, cheaters always get exposed. Inappropriate conversations lead to problems. Like Dee said, you got to pump the brakes. Yeah. People have lost their moral compass. You're right.
Yeah, sure. Right. Yeah. And again, it's a trip because you got to know, say, all right, man, I'm good. Man. I'm going to let that slide, because I've had to, and it's crazy because, when I go to the football games, right? Well, I got season ticket for the Falcons, and this year I said I'll bring my girl along, because last year she was so, I've been teaching about football, because again, my brother's out there. If a woman don't know about sports, teach them. Tell them what a first down is. Tell them what a flag is. Tell them what a PAT is, a field goal. Help them out a little bit. So now she goes to all the football games with me. So she tailgates. And, you got to think, a lot of women, have to tailgate from years past before I got involved. They say, hey, how you doing? I try to be cordial to everybody, Toni. You know what I'm saying? I try to be cordial to everybody. I can't just say, I can't, I got a woman now. Because then people's like, well, he acting funny still. I mean, I understand. I need for you to have a woman. I mean, I don't want, I know you got a woman, but you got to know how to do things respectfully. What I've also learned, like, if that's the case, somebody come up to me, even I'm out in public with her and we in the mall somewhere, this is my, girl, Minnie, this is so-and-so, you introduce her, because in the past I had to learn, leave your woman just over there wondering who the fuck this bitch is. I mean, you introduce her and let her know she can make her own assessment who she thinks she is, but at least you gave her that proper introduction. There's things we gotta do, we gotta grow up, we gotta, what I'm saying, have respect for the person that we're dealing with, because again,
right.
Like Monique said, social media can become a problem, because when you start having good conversations, those conversations get real good. And then you start imagining, and your imagination starts to drift. You start thinking about other things. And you start thinking about other things, that's what it's going to lead to. So it's kind of like, you got to know when to pump the brake. You got to like knowing, okay, I'm good. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Let me cut this conversation short. I ain't going to indulge in it. I mean, I think that person in my inbox now, you will never tell you this. I think you're the only person right now in my inbox right now.
You know what? I wish I could say the same thing, but I don't read half of it.
Well,
that's the truth. That's the truth. I don't read half of it.
That keeps a lot of confusion. So nobody ain't DMing me. Nobody don't want me.
It's not even a confusing thing for me. My thing is that I don't want to hear. Okay, first of all, and I'm gonna be quite honest, and I know people are looking at this, and I know that, and I've already said it. Whatever I have written on my page, my personal page, is the God's honest truth. Stop sending me them goddamn chain things.
Oh no,
you know that. So okay, that's part of the garbage. But let me finish. That's part of the garbage. But then I get, you know, I get messages from men. You know, and all of them have that same okie doke kind of bullshit. I don't have time for your shit. Okay, I just don't.
So we ain't gonna get on you again. We gonna leave that. I ain't gonna go there. I'm gonna leave that conversation alone.
I don't have time for it because you know what? Don't come at me like everybody else does. I get those messages, and I'm not saying, you know, I don't appreciate, you know, the attention or all that, but I don't fall for just anything. I just don't. You know, because I've become leery over the years, just like what you said. You know, you've been through so much.
Well, yeah.
So have I. Yeah. I've become leery. So I don't fall for everything. And stop laughing at me, Brian.
well, yeah, I'm pretty sure he is laughing because I'm laughing on the inside. But
well, why?
Well, because again, I mean, I don't want to go into it, but it's like you push me to go into it. I mean,
well, no, I did not. I didn't push you to go anywhere.
Out of 100 inbox messages, what if it's about 10 that pique your interest? How would you know? If you call them all crap, if you say, "Oh, you got the okie doke," you said what he said. If all 100 men said the same thing, but it could be 5 or 10 out of that 100 that said the same thing. That might be just perfect. I guess nowadays.
I don't have time.
I mean, because again, there you go. Curiosity kills the cat. You're right. Yeah, let me just see, because if you don't tap into something and check it out, how would you ever know? I mean, how you won't ever know? Because again, social media is the best thing going for some people nowadays.
I'm going to tell you this. Hold on. How would I know? Okay. Let me tell you, when I was first paying attention to those kind of messages, to messages, okay? I would go out on a little date, and the first thing that people think, hang on, don't give me that look. First thing that a lot of these men had thought, oh, now I got me a free ticket. This is a free ride. She does radio, so she got to be making some money. She got to be doing this. She got to be doing that. This is what I get. So that's why, no, really. I kid you not. Oh, I wouldn't lie to you.
Okay.
So that's what makes me then say, I don't have time for this shit.
But every single individual,
I've heard them all before. So what's the point?
We live in a big world.
I've heard them.
We live in a big world, man. I just think I travel the whole world, but
I ain't got time for that.
There's a lot of good people out in this world, man. I'm telling you.
It is.
If I wasn't involved right now, it's like, my God. I mean, if I wasn't really involved right now, I mean, I just think about, I ain't even go there. Like I said, it's a lot of good.
I'm just telling you why I am the way I am.
Yeah, but it's, okay.
Trust me. I wouldn't lie to you, D.
No, I got you, but I'm just saying every single one. I mean, it's like, come, it got to be at least one that's on some other shit.
I'm not saying every single one, but after you have read all of them, and after you have even provided an opportunity for someone, you know, and you want to meet someone or whatever, and after it's like so many that it happens that way, you just it becomes this thing where you say, I really don't want to be bothered with this bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, because you've taken the chance on so many before, thinking that, these are going to be cool folks, huh?
But you got to be bothered if you got to keep shooting for the stars if you want to like have happiness.
I'm too busy.
Okay. So you cannot. So going back to the question. Okay. So going back to the mirror question. We look in the mirror. Why? What's wrong with me? You just answer your question. I'm too busy. Bam.
Leave me alone.
Game over. I mean, you just answer your question. Well, because again, I mean, I think a lot of times we have the questions, we have the answers to our own questions. That's why I use the mirror theory, because again, the mirror theory is the best thing because you can talk to yourself. You can express to yourself. You can get a good look at yourself, and you can ask these questions, and it'll give you the truest answers. I kept saying to myself, you know, DeMarco, I think I'm the problem. My personal situation is my problem. So therefore, I keep getting all the problem chicks. Because my problem was a problem. I'm the problem. I was having problems. Once my situation changed, the status of women changed. You know what I'm saying? So I went back to the mirror and said, okay, mirror, I think I get what you're coming from now. And the mirror said, you goddamn right. So keep going. So as I kept going and kept elevating, I kept meeting women that wanted more, that wanted to do more. And I'm like, God, thank you. This is what I've been looking for. Now it's just a problem of, God, who do I pick? I got eeny, meeny, miny, mo, thee, whoa. Who do I pick out there? I love them all. They all look great. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, there's some good people out there, Tony. And I tell anybody that's listening or watching or however you're looking at it, Skyping it, whatever you're doing, please stay encouraged, people. Everyone deserves love. Love is a beautiful thing. I swear it's the most. And for me to be saying this is crazy, but I mean, I'm saying this, man, because when you have somebody that gives a fuck about you and they truly give a fuck about you, that's my best feeling in the world. And to know, like,
okay, so Brian, when you come to Vegas or whenever I come to Philly, dinner is on you.
Right. Okay, right. And I'm glad Brian brought that up because I don't think all men are looking to mooch off of women. Now, there's a lot of bad brothers out there who've set bad examples for a lot of brothers. They got the women thinking that all brothers are like this, because you're not the only woman that I've heard said this. I've heard old women talking about, well, you know, these men, they just trying to lay up on me and they don't want me to do everything. And but I got a man, though.
So let me read Monique's comment. She says, there's tons of women that are guarded and the options are slim to none. Men are hurt and guarded too and don't want to truly date properly because of their past relationships. And I agree with that. I do. I agree with that.
Right on the line.
I do.
I think she must came in towards the end of the show. I think we talked about that in like the first 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So, all right. So, yeah, and that's the truth. And for the sisters out there, I know I stay encouraged, but y'all might have to get y'all Sky Miles up or something, because for my sisters in Los Angeles and California on the West Coast, because I'm in so many groups with women in California, and I hear so many different stories about the brothers in California, and half of them are gay, half of them are dead, half of them got their pants sagging, half of them, I have to be like, I feel sorry for the sisters. We want to share a tear for the sisters out there. I'd be like, wow, it's so many good black women out there. I remember when I used to come to California a lot. I remember it's just so many good women out there. I'd be like, God, why can't I bring you back to Atlanta with me? And why can't I bring you back? There's so many smart, women out there that just got their shit, and they got the help, they got the mentality, they had a focus. I mean, I have that now, but for years I was like, God, just give me one that let me get one. But God be like, well, you gotta go away in California. Nope, you gotta travel way up here in New York. Nope, you gotta go way here in Texas. I'm like, God, I want in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm a resident of the ATL. I mean, so sometimes we got to ask for what we want. Like, okay, God, I know it's a lot of messed up brothers out there, God, but if you could just bring me just one. I mean, maybe two. Let me just rotate them real quick, God. And please, Lord, please.
Jesus.
Just give me a couple.
Really?
I'm telling you.
Men are fucked up today.
All your mind, Mr. D.
Oh my God. All right, Yo-Yo, Miss Folk.
No, Yolanda, it's not in my mind. It's the truth. It's the truth.
Oh my God.
Maybe just look around. Because, again, A lot of people talking about ain't no good men. Well, wherever you travel to.
No, but there are. They're just so hard to find.
You're from California, but you ain't been to Vegas, so you're gonna put all men say ain't no good men because you only been from Los Angeles to Las Vegas. You ain't traveling nowhere past. I mean, the Vegas state line. You can't tell me no damn good men out there. How the hell would you know? How would you know if you ain't ventured out? If you ain't dealing, what was that little lady? What was her name? Angela Bassett. When she went on to another trip, let me tell you about. I won't get into that. That's a different story. She got the wrong kind of. Well, okay. Well, that's a whole nother show. So we ain't gonna go there. All right.
Yeah, because see, that comment could have gone in a whole lot of different ways.
Well, I use that to say.
But if you want to use that,
okay. And I apologize, but I mean, what I meant to say is like to get away. We need to get away more because the more I started traveling, the more I started saying, okay, there's some really nice people in this world out there. Because again, people don't even know Toni. I mean, they could have been killers, they could have been bad people.
But Rollin Dee, I don't think that people are saying that there are not any good people in the world. I think that a lot of people wait, but I think that for the most part, and I can only speak for women, okay, as a woman and what I hear, okay. I can only speak for a woman's point of view because I live a woman's point of view. I don't think that people are saying that there are no good men, period. I don't think that people are saying there are no good people, period. What they're saying is that my experience tells me that I have run across some really awful situations where I could not even think about being with the men that I have run across. That is what I think the general consensus would be. It's not saying that there are no good men. It's their experience that they have run across these really crappy men.
So I have a question for you.
Okay.
In 5 years, in 5 years from today, 5 years, do you think you'll be involved with a good man?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I really honestly believe that.
Okay. No, that's good. That's really good. That's good. That's excellent.
I mean, and I'm not saying that that I would never meet anyone. Right now, it's just I've got so much going on, and I do make time. Sometimes it just doesn't work out, huh?
Yeah. Well, that's a start because I think that's something we haven't discussed, and that's something where we have not discussed that I think we may need to tap into because a lot of times your schedules can conflict. I mean, the job can conflict. So again, we think about dating and meeting people. It's just so much more that goes into the. You know what I'm saying? It's so much more to go into it. Okay, we get along, girl, but damn, he's a traveling lawyer.
Exactly.
Exactly. Dang, she's always doing a damn radio show. I can't get up. She's doing man to man, women to women. Women is it? I mean, so the scheduling.
But see, that is the problem.
Yeah.
Because I know that because we've had these conversations. Talking to you about this is not new. We've been here. Okay. So I've learned to adjust my schedule with working during the day. Then sometimes I travel. Then sometimes it's, I'm doing all these job fairs and all this. I'm busy and I'm beat. So I've learned that when I do find, someone that I'm interested in and that he's interested in me, I do make the time. I know how to balance it. I know how to schedule and drop things into where it needs to go.
Okay, now make the time. You make the time.
Right.
You make the time. You're making the time.
Exactly.
What would you do? What would you do if you found a man that you vibing with and you really interested in, you're ready to maybe, take the next step with, but he's too busy. He's busier than you. What do you do?
And that's happened. And we try to do the best we can, with the phone calls, with the Skype and all of these different things. And then if time does allow itself then yes, we both kind of try and, switch around schedules and meetings and all these different things. So, I mean, doing the best you can, but it becomes a strain.
Right.
For both.
So again, when we think about meeting people and the dating, this and that, we got to think about
who you want to meet. That's the thing, is who do you want to meet? Because a lot of women will say, girl, I want somebody to be successful. I want him to, I want him to be a lawyer. I want him to be a traveler and a traveling guy. And, because then I can travel with. Well, that's not always true. Because
right.
I've run into men like that. And that are professional, highly professional men. But if their schedules don't jive with yours, if it conflicts with everything that you're doing, then it's not going to work, no matter how much you try, because I've tried it. So
I think that's the number one issue now with dating now, because you got a lot of women nowadays got younger kids.
Exactly.
And so, that right there for a lot of men.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I gotta wait till down there at 1 o'clock to come over your neighborhood. And little Johnny ain't sleep yet. I mean, and it's just so much crisscross. I mean, again, I just think the dating thing nowadays is so hard because it's just more than just meeting someone. That's what I was looking for before.
Mm-hmm.
Just meeting someone. You meet somebody, you like them. Okay, that's just the appetizer.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't got the first part. Mm-hmm. You ain't got to that part yet because you don't know until you converse with the person. Okay, what the person like to do, or this or that. I mean, I'm trying to see.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you were reading it. I'm sorry.
I was trying to see what they were saying.
Monique was saying that she says that she notices that men get intimidated by busy women on the move. I get you too busy for a brother.
Yeah, right.
Right. But the thing is that there's nothing to be, and I'm saying this to the men who might be viewing tonight, right? There's nothing to be intimidated by a busy woman. I mean, a busy woman is just saying that, either she's got a whole lot of time and she's trying to fill that time to not be bored or to not just be sedentary. Okay. It could be that, or it is her job, or she has 2 jobs and she's running businesses. She's doing all these stuff. There's nothing to be intimidated by a busy woman. Well, there's no reason for it.
I want to say one thing to Monique about that. I mean, if it's a brother out there that's getting intimidated because you're too busy, then he need to get his ass busy too then. He need to be just as busy as you are. Because if a brother's getting intimidated because you come out, if you're busy, that's good. Because I mean, I'm busy too. But we're going to make time for each other, though. That's where it comes in, because when a woman likes a man or vice versa, he's going to make time. No matter how busy you are, you're going to make time if that connection is there.
Right.
But to get intimidated, I mean, that's a weak man. That's a weak man.
It is,
that's a weak man.
Exactly. Because like I said earlier, Rollin Dee, we've talked about this. And I took into consideration things that you were saying. I really did. Okay. And that's why I say, you know what, I am busy, busier than anybody should be. But I learned to try and not just look at my computer or my tablet at my calendar, but I would actually I put it on a piece of paper. Okay, you got to do this. You got to do this. You can let this go. You can let that go. You can move this here, move that there. Right. I can do that. But if he's busy, then
I mean, and that's where the communication lies. You know what I'm saying? I mean, sometimes you got to work things out. Have a conversation about it. She said it's the turnoff when it's stated, and I'm pretty sure it is a turnoff because again, that shows you as a woman. Well, he must be a weak-minded man. He's busy. I mean, I'm busy and he's intimidated. So he wants to be he wants to be sitting at the house all day long just chilling. Because I wouldn't want a woman that's doing that shit.
No.
I want a woman that's busy. I want a woman that's working, trying to go to school, trying to better themselves, and they're busy trying to, carry the kids, busy trying to, work, busy trying to go to school, get a better education. I like a woman like that. I mean, because I love it. Me personally, I love it. I would never be intimidated by it. I would embrace it. It's between you have weak men, weak-minded men, and you have strong men. Only a strong man will understand he wouldn't be busy and she's trying to make things happen for herself. He gonna do one or two things. He gonna understand it and he gonna embrace it.
But it's not only just making things for herself, because if you're with someone and you find that that woman is busy and that they are out here, I mean, just turning the world upside down, she's not doing it just for herself. If she has children, she's doing it for them. If she has that man in her life or that husband, she's doing it for them. There's always a purpose behind a woman who does have that kind of schedule. And it's not just for herself. It never really is. It really is not. But, some men, I wouldn't say that it's an intimidation. I think it's a matter of maybe a lack of control of what she does.
But how many people, many women that go through the same thing that you've been through, or Monique may have went through, or vice versa. Women that's going through that. I talk to people all the time back home, and I hear these stories all the time. I just be like, wow, what's going on with the brothers out there? I had a few brothers out there in my classmate who deleted me because of posts I've written or comments I've given in groups. I'm just speaking from a man's point of view. Certain things men should be doing. So, I mean, a lot of times, when something's stinging and it's hurting, you don't want to hear that kind of truth. You want to kind of like look past that kind of truth and you want to say, well, who do you think he is? I mean, I'm just speaking, my opinion on a topic that's a lot of women are going through, and it's kind of sad because we don't really have those stand-up brothers anymore. And it's really sad to me. I notice even in a lot of the Midwest, like in Texas, Houston, a lot of successful black women out there. And it's just like, they just be alone. I mean, it's just like, they just be like, just like demoralized, just like, it's just sad talking. They just be like, they got so much shit going for them. So they got doctors, you got women got their own place. They ain't asking a man for nothing. They put their kids through college. They can't get a man that's, or they can't even get a man that's on a level to understand where they're at mentally. It's right,
because it doesn't necessarily mean that man has to be financially on the same level, but mentally and emotionally, he has to be able to pair with that woman to be able to deal with that woman. But then there's a flip side. Then that woman also has to not be demoralizing to that man because he might not be on the same financial level as her. So a lot of women today will, and we getting all off into something else, but a lot of women will use that and they push that. And that's what will run a man away. So,
well, very true. But I think some women have gotten the hint now, like, okay, I better stop. No, I want to use that. Because I think a lot of women now are like, okay, a brother out here, I could be doing this and doing that. But he get another one doing this because you got multiple women that are valid, that are trying to like get to one man. So if you're a man that bring a little something to the table, you could be winning. You got to bring a little bit. So you can belittle him if you want to. He don't go to the next one that's doing the same thing you're doing. So I think some women they've gotten in there like, okay, well, if I find somebody that can meet me halfway, all right, that works. But I look at it like it's just so much. I think it's so much fakeness, so much phoniness that we're facing nowadays too. You never know who you're meeting. You never know if it's their representative, who it is. People don't really. They're not going to
be themselves. People today don't want to be themselves.
Yeah, people that drive fancy cars to hope to attract a certain kind of woman. I mean, people sleep in the basement of their mama's house driving with a car with $7 car note just to prove to a woman, I got a nice car. So they can be like, oh, how to get in? You're going to have those kind of women that want to do that. So, I mean, we just live in a sad world right now. And again, the people that are successful and got their shit together and can meet somebody that got their shit together, that's not always a good match because the timing. So it's kind of like, it's like a puzzle. Like, okay, do I fit this piece or?
You're right.
You know,
You're
man,
right.
does this piece fit? Okay, you do radio and I work at 8 to 5. Okay, well, you a late night person. I'm a morning person. Yeah, put all the pieces together because I think people are just so used to, or they just want to just hook up and get with somebody. Okay, I found somebody that I can call Bae. I found somebody I can take a picture with. Look me. Yeah, it's me. Girl, I got a man. Girl, I got a man. It's wintertime. Girl, I got a man. Girl, yeah. I mean, it's like, but next year is, oh, well, I'm doing me and I'm going to be celibate. I ain't having sex no more. Well, you're like, well, shit. Well, the last fucking 5 dudes, you and, okay, well, never mind. You ain't loaded. I mean, so it's a trip. I say the dating scene is a trip, man. I just feel bad before I got to deal with it because I couldn't. That's why I got one daughter. I don't have no baby mamas. I got one child. I'm one and done, and that's about it. So I'm gonna be worrying about this one over here, that one over there, that one over there, and that one over there. No, it's certain things we gotta like put the brake, like I said, pump the brakes on. Like, okay, I ain't making that move right there because I don't want this. So I'm gonna worry about if Shaquika is in my baby inbox because she worrying about so and so and Day and he need Pampers and up. Put me on blast. Oh, you got all these bitches. You don't want them. You don't want them problems. I wrote a post on my page. You might check it out when we get done with the show. I posted, if you don't want people in your business, don't tell people your business. Tell less of it. I mean, don't put your business. If you don't want the world in your business, if you're on social media every other month talking about your personal problems, if your man was cheating on you, that don't belong on social media.
Why would somebody do that?
Oh, they do it. They do it every day. They do it every single day.
Dumb.
Well,
that's just dumb.
Yeah, but I mean, again, how do you think people find out so much was going on in other people's lives? They're broadcasting it. Like they're broadcasting it live as well. And it's like some things need to be by the wayside. You don't need to display everything. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can speak on a few things. Like me personally, I'm trying to talk on things that I may have went through. I might not be going through it today. I may have went through it 2 years ago. So yes, they do what? She said, yes, they do. Yes, they do what?
Put their business out there like that on social media.
Yeah. Oh, no, you didn't put their business on the street. And girl, I saw so-and-so, he had rubbers in his back. Okay, why would you know about your man got rubbers in the back? What would you know that for? For all your girls to be like, he's a dog girl. And they be the one trying to undercut you.
Well, see, that's the whole thing is that why are you sharing that for other people to comment on something when you gonna stay with that Negro anyway, and then they trying to get you away from it because hell, they don't have nobody. I mean, we could run this in a whole circle. We could we need to have one of those kind of shows. We just go ahead and just put some shit out there and we just talk about everything because folks like that. I'm not going to say it.
Okay, here's another good one. Okay, here's another good one. People got to stop. Just because you're in a private group, you're still on social media. You don't think
they think it's private.
I'm in a private group. Yeah, girl, so I'm going to tell you all to run down on so-and-so and whoopty-whoopty-whoop and all these no good niggas. But get on your page and, I'm holier than thou and all. You'd be like, well, wait a minute. What person that was in the group? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I see it all, man. All I do is laugh. I sit at my desk 8 to 10 hours a day laughing on my downtime. Laugh, advertising your business, right?
Yep.
I mean? It's like, come on, man. Don't tell all your business. And girl, I got a new man. And he be putting it down. Oh, he do? Oh, that's somebody. Oh, let me send a little friend request. Let me see if you're gonna go for the bait.
Right.
I'll send him a friend request. You know the brother. Right. Who's about here? Oh, yeah. Accept. Right. And they know it's a big setup.
Yep. Talk too damn much.
I mean, one thing I learned.
Talk too damn much.
Right. And, and it just, and then the two friends, they going back and forth because she ain't messing around with his man and she ain't requesting him and it's going back and forth. It's like, come on, man. We gotta do better. I mean, we gotta do better. I mean, it starts with the people in the mirror.
Much.
It starts with the people in the mirror. I mean, you tell your business and you wonder why people talk about you. Well, damn, you didn't give them a lot to talk about.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
So Tanisha says it's so entertaining to hear the stories. I'm sure. I stopped listening to them because you know what? Because I kept thinking these folks are just so damn ridiculous. You know, how could any of this shit be real? They're just that ridiculous.
I think a lot of times, I think a lot of times, what Facebook has become is your personal diary for the world.
Shit. Crazy asses.
For people who take it like that, because again, you got some people that's going to tell you everything's going on in their life. Breakup, divorce, hook back up somebody else, left from baby daddy behind the other boy. You're like, damn, you're like, this is really a book. This is Facebook. This is really Facebook for real. I mean, so I mean, it's like, come on, man. Every morning I wake up, Tony. Every morning I wake up in my bed. My clock go off a certain time. My phone. First I do. It's like the news. Go to Facebook. Who talking about what? Who talking about what? Because you got so many. When you have so many friends, like I have about 5,000. But you got to think, when all 5,000 people are on one day and they all talking and.
Man, it's loud.
Like this. You was like, yeah, okay, so and so doing this. Okay, so and so broke up. Oh, this is her new boo. Oh, that's her baby daddy in jail. You were like, it's like a news.
I'm telling you, Rollin Dee. Look, I got like that many friends on my thing. I can't even get any more friends on it, right?
Well, no,
I can't even get any
more friends.
So the thing is that when I get on there and I start seeing all this shit at once, it's like it sounds noisy to me. It's just too much shit going on at once. And even though you're reading it, it feels noisy. It really does, because everybody's talking at once and they're all talking about the shit that they're into, that they're doing, and so screwed this and now I gotta beat her ass and I hate that hoe and
that's another sad epidemic too. We gotta kind of get rid of. We gotta stop the women black on black bashing one another too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, women bashing one another. I mean, and I'm a baddest bitch. I mean, it's just like, come on, we gotta knock it off, man. We're going into 2018 with the same bullshit we were doing in 2010, 2005, 2000, 1999. You be like, man, come on, man.
When does it end?
When I be reading something like gets me angry, Tony, it takes a lot for me nowadays to not put sin on some of these people's posts. I said to Marco, no, don't do it. I did tonight. Don't do it. Because sometimes you can rather, I got deleted from a lot of people, man.
I have to.
You know, just speaking my mind, you know, I've got deleted because my thing is, a woman can tell all her business, and I'll be like, why are you putting this on social media for? Well, if you don't like it, you can leave me in. Well, damn, I just asked you a question. Why is this on social media?
You know what, the ones that I hate though is because I think I had even communicated and copied it to you and even to the team. I think I did, and it just infuriated me when this one person had gotten on. She had posted something that had to do with why Black women are such, you know, just a lot of negative. You remember that? Yeah. And stop worrying about the Black men because they don't want you anyway. I was like, what the fuck?
Well, you know what?
Yes. Yeah. I was like, if I could have reached through that damn computer screen, I would have choked the shit out of her. I'm like, are you kidding?
Yeah, that's a bit. Yeah, I can't. That was. She would have kind of. It's rocky.
Yeah,
it's rocky.
So not only something like that. So it was like, not only were you disrespecting Black women, but you were saying none of the Black men are shit. So you see what I'm saying? So it got to a point where I'm like, you know what? Stop looking at all this shit, because all it was doing was making me angry. That's all it was doing, you know. So I thought, no, can't do it no more.
Right, ignorance, like Yolanda was saying. When she was saying ignorance, Yeah, definitely. And that plays a role in a lot nowadays. Just ignorance all the way around. I mean, people not using
all the way around,
not thinking, not making better choices. I mean, it's like when you get past 40. I mean,
shit.
You gotta think. Okay, well, yeah, no,
something ain't right.
Yeah, so you gotta kind of have an idea. Like, okay, I'm doing something wrong here. Maybe I shouldn't do this here. And there's some things you gotta kind of like know. Not to do what to do. If me put my personal business on the damn social media, okay, I'm not gonna do that. I don't care how mad I am. And I think a lot of times people, it's emotions. People, I think Jerry used to say this: don't never let your emotions, don't never respond to something or a situation when your emotions are running high. It's like
you can't take it back though. It's out there.
Not once you press send.
And then when you're feeling better, then you're like, oh shit. What did I write?
Right. Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
No.
It doesn't make any sense. So yeah, you're right. We got to do better. We got to do better.
A lot of people put stuff on there out there like, if you want to be that same man, so why are you talking shit about him, man? You right back the next day. Now you told this man business. Told this man business. And you talking about, well, me and my boo, we trying to work through this thing here. That's the next. After you had 200 likes and about 150 messages go back and forth, and all your girls like, yeah, girl, get rid of him, girl, yeah, girl, leave his ass, girl, yeah, girl. Well,
and 3 hours later, he's your boo daddy again.
It's pathetic, man. And I get so sick of seeing Toni. It makes my stomach hurt. I hate it. It's like, it makes my stomach hurt. I'm like, man, this shit is ridiculous, man.
Oh my God. You know what, Yolanda? That could be our next show. The shit you see on social media makes my stomach hurt.
well, because again, like you said, when you got different people that's commenting, again, what if you have a day where everybody want to talk on your timeline? You're like, dang, everybody fired up today. The whole thing is just going like this, scrolling down like this. Yeah. You try to keep up. You try to keep up with so-and-so, and you in this conversation over here, you try, oh, damn, let me refresh. You're refreshing. Somebody else sitting came. You're like, oh, man.
Going down and down. Yeah.
Brian been talking about, you trying to read what Brian talking about, and next you know, somebody else scream. You're like, oh, man, what's going on here? I mean, so it get to be a bit crazy after a while.
You're right. You're right. Got to make some changes. Oh my God. Well, you know what, Dee? We are almost an hour over our time.
Oh yeah. Well, we kind of went to the left a little bit, but brought it back.
Oh, where's your camera? Oh no.
I got you. Right here.
Oh. Don't scare me.
I was trying my new clap on, clap off.
Oh my gosh. Well, it's about time for us to get out of here. I have enjoyed tonight. Anytime we're talking about social media and I think dating, Rollin Dee, he can go in. He can go all night. And I just sit here and go,
Your boy make it a ringer. I mean, shit. I mean, when you travel 3 states and been in situations in all 3 states, there's something to talk about.
Yeah. I get it. I do get it. So I just want to say thank you to everybody who had joined us tonight, and I'm glad that you were sitting in and listening and viewing in tonight, because we did. It was a good conversation. Thank you, Miss Yolanda Polk. Let me go back down the line, because I do want to thank everybody personally for being with us tonight. Yolanda Polk, Brian Chacon, Tanisha. Can't say the last name. I'm just gonna say Tanisha C. How's that? Because I don't like screwing up people's names. Then we had, oh my gosh, Monique Woods. Thank you so much, Miss Monique. Thank you for joining us tonight. And who else do we have? Oh, Tanny Wani. I like that name. And Miss Yvonne was actually sitting in on the Hot Topics Talk Radio sign in tonight. So she was commenting. So we want to say thank you to her as well. Who else did we have in here? Oh my gosh, I'm trying to go all the way back down. A lot of conversations, you guys. I said Monique Woods. Brian is still in there. My cousin Denise. Thank you, Miss Denise, for sitting in. She's actually looking at us up Northern California, San Francisco.
Northern
And
California.
Shamila. Yeah. The Bay, Shamila Pennington. Thank you also. Am I missing someone?
She was on there too?
I hope I'm not. Huh?
I know she was on there.
Yeah, Shamila Pennington.
How do you see all these people on here? I don't see them.
Oh my gosh. A lot of people. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss anyone, but I don't. Let me just say this. Rollin Dee and I, we really thank you for joining in tonight. We really did have a good conversation. Oh, and Alex Finister, thank you to him as well. And for those who are not commenting and just viewing the show, you guys are the best. Okay. So I'm hoping that you'll come on back and join us here next week on Wednesday. No, we're off next week. All of the shows are off next week.
Yeah, I'll be out of town. Oh, wow. I'm glad to come that.
Yeah. So you guys can check out our recorded shows by going to our website and going to the archive page. And you can go to the Hot Topics Talk Radio page and find out a whole lot of other stuff. So make sure that you go to www.hottopictalkradio.com. And like I said, you can check out the archive page, see what we've been doing over the past 7 years. Find a topic that really kind of like tickles your fancy. And enjoy that, okay? Because we're going to be all out next week. But tomorrow night, I want you to join. Who's on tomorrow? Tomorrow's Thursday. Join Man to Man Radio tomorrow night with Richard Hall and Chris Smith. Tomorrow's topic, I don't even know how they come up with the shit that they do. Man or Mitch. And those two crazy asses, you got to check them out. So Man to Man Radio tomorrow night at 7:00 p.m. Pacific, 9:00 Central, and 10:00 on the East Coast. Man or Mitch on Man to Man Radio, Facebook Live. Again, I want to thank our sponsors, Shades of Africa in 2 locations. In the city of Corona and in the city of Long Beach. If you head on over to their stores by mentioning Hot Topics Talk Radio or the Hot Topics Talk Radio Network or any of the shows, you'll receive 15% off your purchase. So make sure that you mention us when you get over there. Also sponsored by SPMG Media, Miss Gina Smith happens to also be our publicist. And you can find us in 10 countries. So all over the globe. So you can find us, and that's all because of Miss Gina Smith. And who else do we have? Oh, Urban Sentinel, Reggie Kearney. So thank you to Mr. Reggie Kearney, who is also, my doggy is like trying to get attention. Reggie Kearney is also our host on Real World News Radio, and he is the editor-in-chief of Urban Sentinel. And lastly, but not least, Miss Jamie E. over at Ninth Island Cultural Club of Las Vegas. So for more information regarding our sponsors, head on over to our website at hottopictalkradio.com/sponsors. All right. So just want to wish everybody a happy holiday next week.
Happy Thanksgiving. Don't eat too much turkey.
I'm doing something different this year. I'm not doing turkey.
I'm being out there with moms and pops. I don't know. You know their situation. So I'll probably take them somewhere. We probably just go. I'm trying to take them somewhere, or we're gonna either have to have some catered to the house.
Have to worry about it. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, there ain't gonna be no cooking, ain't no kitchen, so
yeah.
You know, but just being down there with them is.
But be with them. Yeah, that's the whole goal, and that's the purpose, to be with your family. But give them my love, and if I don't talk to you, have a safe flight, and I will see you back here the week of the 27th. Okay.
Definitely.
All right. So everybody, we are about to be out of here. And we thank you so much again for sticking in and supporting us. And like I said, we'll be back on the week of the 27th. So no radio shows next week, but join us here next week. Join us tomorrow night for Man to Man Radio. So we are out of here. We are out of here. You guys have a good night, and keep God first, and just stay safe during the holiday.
Definitely.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.